With the permission of His Holiness Srimad Paramahamsa Ityadi Vanamamalai Ramanuja Swami, Adiyan will say a few words in addition to what Swamiji had mentioned about this vaikuntOthsavam. I will speak very slowly. In any sampradaya, three principles are very important. I am going to give a brief introduction about why we need to do vaikuntOthsavam. Only if we understand the purpose, then we can understand why we are doing it. In any sampradayam, three principles are highly emphasized. Whatever sampradayam may be. These three principles are thathvam, hitha, purushArtham. There will be truth, reality, that is thathvam. Hitha is the means, the process to fulfill that truth, to attain the truth. And then there is purushArtham, the final attainment of the truth and enjoying that truth. This thathvam, hitha, purushArtham is common for all sampradayas, but the definition will be different in each sampradaya. In our Sri Vaishnava sampradayam, we will focus and understand what is thathvam, hitha and purushArtham. When we understand that, then we will understand the significance of performing the vaikuntOthsavam. In Sri Vaishnava sampradayam, when we look at thathvam, there is Chit, Achit and Ishvara. Three tattvas. Chit is soul, individual soul, Atma. There are innumerable Atmas. Not one or two, not 1,000, not crores, not 100 crores, not 1,000 crores. Innumerable, countless. This Chit is divided into three categories further. Nitya Suris, Muktatmas, Baddhatmas. Nityasuris are those who are in Paramapadam, always with Bhagavan. They are not separating from Bhagavan at any point of time. Muktas are those who are in samsaram first, and then they get liberated and reach Paramapadam. They are Muktatmas. Baddhatmas are those who are in this samsara. So we have to now understand what is samsaram and Paramapadam. Samsaram is this material world where we are now. We are all sitting in samsaram only. This is huge place. We are only knowing this Hyderabad, and then there is Telangana, and then Bharat, India, and then this world, and then there is this particular galaxy, and there are multiple millions of galaxies. So this samsara itself is very huge. According to our sampradayam and shastram, there is rotating life, repeated life. Yes. According to our shastram, there is one universe which has 14 layers, starting from Brahmalokam to Patalam. And there are millions and millions of universes like this. Each one of these is called Brahmanda. Brahmanda means one andam which is under the control of Brahma. There are so many Brahmandas. And this whole collection of Brahmandas make one samsara. This is Ekpad, one part. And then there is Tripad, three parts more, which is Paramapadam. Now the samsara is always changing. There is constantly creation, sustenance, annihilation. This is going on forever. There is no beginning, there is no end. This samsara will be eternal, nityam. Paramapadam is also eternal. There is no creation, annihilation process going on. It is eternal. Always the garden remains garden. The ocean remains ocean. Park remains park. All the enjoyments are eternal. There is no change. That is Paramapadam. That is where Bhagavan is present. That is called as Nitya Vibhuti. And this is Leela Vibhuti. Samsaram is Leela Vibhuti. So this we have to understand. Paramapadam and Samsaram. First, when we understand that, we will get a better idea about the Chit, Achit, Ishvara also. Now we saw Chit, Nityasuris, Muktatmas, Baddhatmas. Baddhatmas are those who are in this world, in the samsara. All the Atmas, collection of Atmas. Next topic is Achit. Achit is also divided into three. First, Achit is all the entities, all the objects which have no consciousness. There is no jnanam. Jnana shunyam is Achit. There is floor, there is table, there is patram, there is speaker, there is mic. All of these are Achit. Whatever we can see with our eyes, whatever we can hear through our ears, whatever we can touch, whatever we can smell, all of these are Achit. Now Chit is beyond all of these five senses. We have five senses and the Chit, Atma, is beyond all these five senses. So Achit is also three categories. Suddha Sattvam, Mishra Sattvam, Sattva Sunyam. Three types. Shuddha Sattvam is everything which is in Paramapadam. Everything which is in Vaikuntham. That is Shuddha Sattvam. Mishra Sattvam, everything which is in Samsaram. Sattva Sunyam is Kala Sattvam, time. Now in this world also, there is Shuddha Sattvam. Archa Murti, that is Shuddha Sattvam. Atma is Shuddha Sattvam. Bhagavan is everywhere. He is all pervading, omnipresent. He is Shuddha Sattvam. So this world also, there is Shuddha Sattvam. In Paramapadam, there is no Mishra Sattvam. There is no time also, no kalam also. Only Shuddha Sattvam there. So this is Achit. Shuddha Sattvam, Mishra Sattvam, Sattva Sunyam. Then there is Ishvara, the third reality. Ishvara Tattvam is again usually explained in five different categories. Param, Vyuham, Vibhavam, Archai and Antaryami. Param is Bhagavan in Paramapadam. Vyuham is Bhagavan in Shiradi, Vyuha state. Vibhavam is all his incarnations. Archai is all his Archa Vigraham, Archa Murti. All temples, mutts, grihams, everywhere. Wherever Bhagavan is in Archa form, that is Archa. Antaryami, he is present everywhere in Antaryami form, indwelling super soul. So, this is the three realities. Chit, Achit, Ishvara. This is thathva. So, we have understood thathva now. Then, there is hitam. Hitam is the means. Now, we understood that there is tattvam, Chit, Achit, Ishvara. What is the means aspect? The hitam is Chit should give up Achit and should reach Bhagavan, Ishvara. And the means for that is Bhagavan himself, his lotus feet, his divine feet. That is the hitam. So that is the upayam process. Then there is purushArtham, the goal. What are the purushArthams? Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha are four purushArthams generally explained. Dharma is all righteous activities. Whatever Shastram says, you have to do this. That is Dharma. You have to avoid this. That is also Dharma. So, for example, it says, Sandhyahinaha asuchihi. Without performing Sandhya Vandanam, one is unqualified to do any activities. We cannot even move one part from one place to another place. That is how unqualified we are, without Sandhya Vandanam. So, we have to perform Sandhya Vandanam. Snatva Bunjita. Eat only after taking bath. So these are basic principles Shastram is giving. These are basic ones, but there are rules for everything. All of this is defined in Shastram. So this Shastram is explaining the Dharma also. What is the Dharma to be done? So that is first. Artha. Artha is to perform Dharma, we need wealth. That wealth also need to be procured by proper means, dharmic means. Then only it can be used in Dharma Kankaryam. So that is Artha, second purushArtham. Then there is Kama. Kama is, once we have wealth, we can procure, we can get something and enjoy. With wealth we cannot enjoy directly. If we have 100 rupees in our hand, we can look at it, we will get some joy, but that will not give real joy. Because that may also become invalid sometimes. So it will not give real joy. But if we get some fruits with that artha, then we can enjoy that artha. With that we can enjoy that. So that is kama. So kama should also be within the boundaries of shastram only, dharma only. This is the third purushArtham. Then the fourth purushArtham is moksha. Moksha is getting liberated. Because we have to understand dharma, artha, kama is within this samsara. When we are within this samsara has all its defects. It is temporary, it is insignificant. Alpastram, they say in Sanskritam terms. Alpam and astram. It is very insignificant. Whatever pleasure we get today, if we get some fruit today, I like it today. Tomorrow I may not like it. Day after tomorrow I may like it again. Same thing for anything. When it is cold, I like shawl. When it is hot, I don't like shawl. So everything is impermanent. It is not permanent. So whatever enjoyment we are getting here is temporary. So when we understand this, we look into Shastra. The Shastram says there is moksha. We go to Paramapadam, which is full of bliss, full of joy, full of service. Now Atma is subservient to Bhagavan. So the nature of the Atma is to serve Bhagavan. So when we go to Paramapadam, we will permanently be serving Bhagavan there. For the pleasure of Bhagavan himself, not for us, not for our pleasure. So this is the moksham level. When we talk about moksham also, there is two categories. Kaivalya moksham, Bhagavad Kaikarya moksham. So Kaivalya moksham is enjoying self. That is also permanent. Bhagavad Kaikarya moksham is also permanent. There we have no enjoyment, independent enjoyment for us, but enjoyment based on the enjoyment of Bhagavan. It is like we can see two examples. Wife is there, she goes to husband, she gives food to husband, she sees the happiness of the husband in his face, and then she becomes joyful. Until then she is worried, how is it going to be, whether he likes it or not. Until that time she is worried. When husband likes it, she is joyful. Similarly, father is there, son is there. Father gets some sweets for son. The son eats this sweet. The son becomes joyful, the father becomes joyful. So, the joy is based on somebody else's joy. Similarly, in Paramapadam, our joy is based on Bhagavan's joy, not our independent joy. So, this is the highest state. Going to Paramapadam and serving Bhagavan constantly. When we understand this goal, then we can understand why Sri Vaishnavas hanker to go to Paramapadam. Because here also we have Bhagavad Kainkaryam, Acharya Kainkaryam, Bhagavad Kainkaryam, everything is there. But why we long to go to Paramapadam? That is because the Kainkaryam is eternal there. There is no break. Here, whoever it may be, at the end of the day, we have to go to sleep. So there is break in Kainkaryam. Sometimes we will have body pain, sometimes we will have office work, sometimes we have some break. So such breaks are not there in Paramapadam. That is the nature of Atma, to continuously serve Bhagavan. Now to get that Paramapadam, how do we get that? That is the hitam. We saw that process. Bhagavan's lotus feet is the process to attain Bhagavan, Paramapadam. Now who is Bhagavan's lotus feet? Acharya is the Bhagavan's lotus feet. So, Sri Vaishnavas, by definition, when they get ready to go to Paramapadam, when they have the desire to go to Paramapadam, they enjoy that Acharya Sambandham. They have that Acharya Sambandham and they release that Acharya Sambandham, and with that Acharya Sambandham, they get the Paramapada Prapti. They get the opportunity to go to Paramapadam. With that recommendation of the Acharya to Bhagavan, Bhagavan is giving us the option to go to Paramapadam. So now we are taking that option and we are waiting for that day. It is said in Shastram, for a Sri Vaishnava, for a Prapanna who is surrendered to Bhagavan, he is looking at the entrance gate. When will Kala come to my house? When can I go to Paramapadam? That is the attitude of a true Sri Vaishnava. He will be eagerly waiting for that day when we can go to Paramapadam. Kada punas sankaradam kratal kalpagat jaravindanvaja vajralansanam trivikramatvat saranambujatvayam madhiya murdhanam alankarishyadi. Alavandar says, when will that feet, divine feet of Trivikrama decorate my head? So he is eagerly saying that, he is praying for that. So for Sri Vaishnavas, this is a happy occasion. Going to Paramapadam is not a sad occasion. It is sad in that the people who are around, they are losing a very good companion, very good Bhagavata is going. But looking at the benefit they are getting, it is a joyful occasion. So to get that Paramapadam, we are depending upon the Acharya and the Acharya's divine feet. Acharya is just a representative of the divine feet of Bhagavan. So we are depending upon that Acharya. We all get Pancha Samskaram done from Acharya, and that Pancha Samskaram guarantees us that Paramapadam. Once we get Pancha Samskaram, it is our responsibility to behave like someone who had Pancha Samskaram. It is Bhagavan's responsibility to behave like how one should be treated. One who gets Acharya Sambandham, it is responsibility of Bhagavan to give moksha to that person. It is the responsibility of the individual to make sure that he fulfills the desires of Acharya, he fulfills the desires of how a Pancha Samskaram obtained person should be. So it is not a question like, if I had Pancha Samskaram, I am a guaranteed moksha. Then Perumal will ask, if you get Pancha Samskaram, did you behave like someone who had Pancha Samskaram? So he can also ask back, but generally he will not ask, because our Acharya Ramanujacharya mainly have prayed to Namberumal Sri Ranganathan and requested that all his sambandhis are given moksha. So he has done his part. Now we have to do our part. That is our responsibility. So this Paramapadam is the goal, and that Paramapadam is attained through the mercy of Acharya. Now we are here doing the Parampadothsavam, vaikuntOthsavam. What is this? If we look at any incident happening in our Sri Vaishnava family, when somebody leaves their body and then they are going to Parampapadam, at that moment when the body falls, soon after, Bhagavan is waiting there because of the promise that this person will be given moksham. Sharanamagum Tanadal Adendarkellam Maranamanal Vaikuntham Kodukkum Piran. Nammalvar says, as soon as one dies, that Atma immediately starts the journey towards Paramapadam through the Archiradi Margam. Through the Archiradi Margam it goes. That is what we were reciting today also. Shul Visimbani Mugil Turiyam Mudakina. That Nammalvar's before the last decade of Tiruvayamadi, before, where Nammalvar is visualizing the process of going to Paramapadam, how all the devatas are welcoming throughout the journey, how Nityasuri is finally, when he enters Paramapadam, how he takes bath in Viraja river, how he crosses to the other side, how all of those Nityasuris are coming and welcoming, all the Muktatmas are coming and welcoming Nammalvar. So that Archiradi Gati is the process, is the route through we go to Paramapadam. So that happens as soon as one falls. The body falls immediately based on the desire of Perumal, based on the desire of Acharya, based on the desire of the individual, he goes to Paramapadam immediately. But we have, as the children of that person who ascended to Paramapadam, the children of that person have the responsibility, again based on Shastram. The responsibility of a putra, son, is to ensure that the Pitra Kainkaryams are done properly. So all the Shraddha Kainkaryam, and then in Sri Vaishnavam we have additional, which is Adhyayanam. Adhyayanam means we are reciting Tiruvayamadi, Divya Prabandham, we are doing all the parts here. So that adds the flavor of Sri Vaishnavam. We cherish the person ascending to Paramapadam as a fortune for him, as a great blessing for him, by reciting the Pasurams. Because Alvar himself, Nammalvar prayed in his first Pasuram itself, Koidindra Nyalamum, Kolla Ulkum, Adukudambum, Inindra Nirmai, Ini Yamuramai. He declared the first sentence that I don't want to be in this samsara. And after Tiruvayamadi completion, he ascends to Paramapadam. And we celebrate his ascending to Paramapadam during Vaikuntha Ekadashi, Moksha Ekadashi. That time we are celebrating 20 days of Adhyayana Utsavam, Nammalvar ascending to Paramapadam. We recollect, Tirungalvar established this practice. And until today, we are following it. Similarly, for all the Sri Vaishnavas, our Acharyas established that this process should be followed. That the children, in addition to the Shraddha Kainkaryam, they should also perform the Parampadothsavam, vaikuntOthsavam, and remember the blessing, great blessing they have had. And that too, it happens in front of Acharya himself. What a great blessing that will be. So the Acharya himself presides over the vaikuntOthsavam here, ensures that the children are fulfilling the responsibilities they have to do. Because for the individual, he has already ascended to Paramapadam. He or she, whoever it may be, they have already ascended to Paramapadam. For the individual, for the son and the daughters, they have the duty to perform this Kainkariya and ensure that their traditions, their family culture, everything is preserved. And they understand it is not just a mere ritual. It is a ritual for us, but there is deep principle, deep philosophy inside this ritual. Because our acharyas have kept all of this so that we can recollect at every step that all of this involve Bhagavad Kainkaryam, Bhagavad Kainkaryam, Acharya Kainkaryam, everything is included in this. It is not a mere activity which we just do it at our home. Because we do it in the presence of Acharya, in the presence of Mat Thiruvaradhana Perumal. So everything is very auspicious. So it brings in that mood for all of us so that we also desire that everyone get this great fortune, everyone get this blessing of the Acharya to continue these Kainkaryams forever. So with this, Adiyan will stop my short speech. Alvar Emberimana GR Tiruvadigaleshanam, GR Tiruvadeshanam.
Please download our Koyil KOYIL app from Google Play Store or Apple App Store to listen to or download Upanyasams like these. Our website portal is koyil.org, koyil.org.